and then they put me in a catapult and they yeet me in there, and then I fight Xenos and I win, and this is all over. Oh, Ian.
Brothers and sisters, pray forgive me my absence. It has been far too long.
Lord Hein.
Gasp.
Gosetsu told us of your trials and tribulations on the steppe. Would that I'd been present to witness your victory, my lord.
Our victory, Yugiri, owed as much to each of my stalwart comrades as it did to me. Now rise. I will not suffer this excess of formality any longer. Alfinol and Alize Levieux. I'm told we owe you much. It is a pleasure to meet you both.
I mean, not just them specifically, like all of us, please.
The pleasure is ours, Lord Hein. Though we were born and raised a world apart, our values are one and the same. Freedom, justice, liberty. Each of which Doma shall soon enjoy once more.
We hope. With our army of warriors from the steppe.
Hopefully. I understand you have brought an army.
We did, actually.
Indeed. The Zayla tribes of the Azim Steppe have pledged their military might to the cause.
Good. We, meanwhile, have secured the support of the Confederacy and a not insignificant number of your countrymen.
True. Actually, I forgot that the countrymen have also pledged for the fight.
The Blue Kojin, too, have expressed a willingness to join the fight, provided you agree to certain trade agreements following the liberation of Doma.
Aw, the Blue Kojin.
The shinobi will render what aid they can. However, Suino Sato refused to answer our call.
No matter. What forces we have amassed far exceed my original expectations. You have my thanks.
You should know that Xenos departed Doma not long after you left to find Lord Hein. We know not the reason why, but it would seem he was eager to return to Gir Abania.
What? Have you heard anything from the Resistance? There hasn't been another attack, has there?
Tataru assures me they are quite well. You need not worry. If anything, this turn of events would seem to be to our advantage.
Yeah, let's attack him while he's gone.
But there the good news ends. Yotsuyu retains her position as acting viceroy, and we have reports that the garrison at Doma Castle is preparing for a massive operation. We suspect that the Empire's attempt to eliminate you on the steppe may have been a prelude to a larger effort to purge the remaining pockets of resistance within Doma.
Okay.
The hour of reckoning is upon us.
I'm ready. Let's do it. And the victory will soon be ours. I'm an optimist. The victory will be ours. The Khan.
The Han has spoken.
Nah.
And I, for one, am not inclined to argue. In this place, in this moment, I call upon you all. 25 years of oppression, of tyranny, of shame. It ends with us. We will prevail.
What a good speech. Ian gives good speeches.
If all are in agreement, I will outline my plan to retake Doma Castle.
Shouldn't we be in agreement after we hear the plan? I feel like he should tell us the plan, then we should be like yes or no. He shouldn't be like, hey, if you guys agree, then I'll tell you my plan. Seems really bad, doesn't it?
First, Lise and the Doman Irregulars will conduct a series of raids against Imperial targets throughout the surrounding area, with the aim of drawing the garrison's attention.
Some vandalism. Sounds like a good time.
Shortly thereafter, our Zayla allies will launch a surprise attack on the castle's airborne defenses. In this way, we will prevent the enemy's airships from rendering support and cut off one means of escape.
Okay, smart. And then?
Alize and I, together with the shinobi, will exploit the ensuing chaos to infiltrate the moon gates and disable the Magitech field generators.
And then they put me in a catapult and they yeet me in there. And then I fight Xenos and I win. And this is all over.
Once the barrier is down, we will be free to cross the One River and reach Doma Castle. It is at this point that we must turn to our Confederate and Kojin allies. They will commence to bombard the castle with cannon fire, while sailing west towards the Doman Enclave.
Wait, the Enclave? Why would you want them to sail away from the castle?
Because the Enclave is home to countless civilians. Once pressed, the Imperials may well think to take them hostage, and I would fain forestall any such attempt.
Smart, Alphino. Our little strategist.
After we have secured the Enclave, we may lay siege to Doma Castle directly. The main strength of the Doman Liberation Front, under Lord Hein's command, shall be committed to this endeavor, as will you and your redoubtable allies.
Yeah. Yeah, let's go. I'm so ready.
The rest is simple. We scour the castle for the Viceroy, we find her, and we subdue her. Without their leader, what remains of the Imperials' morale will crumble, and they will surrender or attempt to flee. And Doma will be free.
Easy. The Gentleman Crow. Good evening, my name is Kilzor. Welcome in. This is my first playthrough of Final Fantasy, and we are just getting to the good stuff in Stormblood. At least I assume this is the good stuff. I've liked Stormblood the whole time, but I'm really excited to kick it to the Garleans. Ah. I'm getting bloodthirsty.
Your thoughts, Lord Hein? If any points were unclear or gave you cause for concern, I should be glad to go over them with you.
Alphino immediately backpedals. What you got for us, Hein? Hit us with it.
Nay, 'tis a fine plan. You have a talent for this. That much is plain.
He does. He's our little strategist.
We shall carry out Alphino's plan to the letter.
The letter.
Time is of the essence, as you know, so let us each see to our respective preparations. Carry on.
He needs new gloves. Look at that shit. Bro needs some new gloves. Somebody needs to make this guy some new gloves or buy him some new gloves. His pinky finger and his fingers are just hanging out. There she is. Doma Castle. My home. That's a pretty small castle. I'll be honest, it's pretty tiny. But let us keep her for a time, before gradually moving their forces across from Fluminus. Now, her every court and corridor belongs to Yotsuyu. Though father spent much of his time there, I did not. I may only have visited him there only a half a dozen occasions, if that. I cannot remember. But I remember the view from the keep. Doma seemed much smaller from there, like you could hold it in your hands. Well, Monzin, at least. Doma is so much more than that. There, beyond the moon gates, unto the shores of the Ruby Sea, and here, in the places that no man can see or touch, or take from you. We carry her with us, wheresoever we go. Not the land, or the soil, but the story. And what is life, if not a story? The story of our journey from dawn to dusk, day after day after day. The story of our mothers and our fathers, our families and our friends, our peoples and our nations. I think a part of me understood that when I looked out from the keep. Ian, son of Cain, another caretaker of the story of Doma. It's a fine castle, truly, with an even finer view. But in the end what? In the end, get it together. Kami, strike me down. How could I be so blind? We must return to the House of the Fierce at once. I have had what can only be described as a revelation. Ours is an excellent plan, but not so excellent that it cannot be improved. And I know how. On second thought, Kilzor, I ask that you return to the House of Fierce without me, and tell Alphino to call the others together for a meeting. It is imperative that the Kojin emissary be in attendance as well. I shall join you anon. What is going on? What does this man want us to do? Alright, Alphino. Lord Hein wishes to discuss the details of our plan? Very well. If he insists, I shall summon the others at once. As for the Kojin, I believe one of their emissaries was already en route. Nevertheless, I shall contact them to make certain. Okay, sick. We're here, we're ready. Give us your plan. Give us the rundown. Give us the lowdown.
May I present the Blue Kojin's emissary?
It's green.
Greetings and well met, old friends. The Elder sends his regards.
Hi, Soroban.
Soroban, it's good to have you with us.
If you might humor me.
Let's go here and lay it on us.
Thank you for coming, Soroban. Doubtless you have already been informed of our plans and the role we would have your people play. However, I seek your counsel as a Kojin of the Blue.
What's he gonna do?
Be it by spell or siegecraft, could your forces destroy the underwater foundations of Doma Castle's outer wall?
Oh my god, that's so smart.
Explosives coupled with a few incantations. Yes, that might produce sufficient force. Such a thing could indeed be done.
Then I wish to revise the plan. Instead of assisting the Confederacy in securing the Enclave, I would have the Kojin advance upstream beneath the water and breach a segment of the outer wall. I mean to flood Doma Castle.
How do you plan to live in it then?
My lord, the castle is a sacred symbol, the very heart of our nation. To destroy it is unthinkable, unconscionable. You cannot do this.
But is it really a symbol anymore after the Garleans have lived in it for 25 years?
I can and I will if it improves our chances. By flooding the castle, we remove the better part of their forces from the field and force Yotsuyu to retreat to the highest levels of the keep. Tell me that is not a worthwhile trade.
But my lord, that castle was entrusted to you by your father and his father before him. I say to you again, it is the heart of our nation.
What say you, Hien?
Stone walls do not a nation make, my friend. Her people do. And as long as we yet live, we can rebuild. So let us only think of this battle, of victory here and now. For without that, we have no future.
True.
I see that you are resolved, Lord Hein, and I would not presume to gainsay your decision.
I will inform the Elder of your revised stratagem and instruct our sappers to make ready.
I'm so excited.
Preparations are all but complete. Once we receive word from our Kojin allies, we shall set our plans in motion. We shall fight, and we shall prevail.
Prevail. Soroban informs me that his sappers will be ready within the day, which means that we can proceed as planned and attack Doma Castle tomorrow. Considering the key role you will play, I think it only prudent that you refrain from further labors and rest until tomorrow. Agreed. Far be it from me to refuse. We shall speak again in the morning. Take care, my friend. I'm gonna go take a nap. I'm gonna take some sleepy sleeps, apparently. They're legit forcing me to sleep. Hi, Lise. Something bad gonna happen?
You're awake. I was just, well, they threw me out, actually. Told me I needed to get some sleep. Ready for the big day. Not long now, eh? I'm nervous, of course, but I also feel like I didn't know where I was going, but maybe, finally, something's gonna change, you know? Really, really change. And when the dust has settled, we'll see what we've won and what we've lost.
It's true.
I'm going to give it
He's
my
right.
all tomorrow. Everything I've seen and felt, I won't let it be for nothing.
Okay, but don't go like insane.
Right. Off to bed. Don't want to overdo it, and neither should you. Oh, but before you sleep, you should look in on Elfino and Alize. Quietly, of course.
Are they like playing a game or something, or laughing or something? Are they being goofy? Like, I feel like something awful is gonna happen when we go into this fight. Like, somebody's gonna get, like, brutally murdered or something. Oh, something's happening? Aww.
Ha! Another restless soul. Come, come. Raise a glass to freedom.
Ian, shut up. People are sleeping. Imagine how loud that would be. No matter where you are in this cave, you could probably hear him with him yelling like that.
Good. Good. I should be interested to know his thoughts on the matter.
Sensu is absolutely hammered.
That's enough, Gosetsu. You'll not convince anyone with your drunken ramblings.
Oh, Ian is also pretty drunk. Holy cow.
We've talked about this, all of us. We are flooding the castle tomorrow, and that's the end of it.
I know. I accepted your decision, and I do not intend to go back on my word. Nevertheless, as the battle draws near, I cannot help but recall our many travails, and it fair compels me to speak.
Okay. You have to say, buddy. Oh.
In all my time serving as a leader of men, there are two failures which haunt me to this day. The first, a defeat at the hands of the Empire 25 years past, and the subsequent imprisonment of your father.
Wait, is his father still alive? I thought his father was dead.
Long did I consider offering up my life in atonement, until Lord Hein, allowed at last to receive visitors, called for me, of all people, for my unborn child, he said. For my dearest Shun, live. My second failure, of course, was the betrayal of that self-same command. When in the rebellion I failed to protect not only Lord Hein, but Lord Hein too.
That's what I thought. I was like, I thought Kyan was dead, but he's talking about him being captured. Really confused for a second.
That I yet live, having known such disgrace, is an affront to the Kami themselves. Yet you, all of you, saw fit to grant this shameful creature, this failure, another chance to serve a greater purpose.
Oh, Gosetsu.
Thank you for pitying an old fool.
Okay, shh. Serious time, shh.
Now, it is far too soon for that. Even that sounds morose. We who yet walk the path should not think too much on the destination. When the hour arrives, we shall welcome what comes with open arms.
Will we? But what if we lose? What if we like lose a whole bunch? Are we just gonna welcome that? I'm not.
He's right about one thing, though. We have you and yours to thank for this chance. All debts will be repaid. On that you have my word. But first we must live past tomorrow, no?
I'll live. I don't die.
If you've no intention of sleeping, Yugiri, you may as well join us.
Aw, Yugiri.
Forgive me, my lord. I did not mean to... if that is your will.
She's just used to being in the shadows. There he is. I trust you are none the worse for wear after last night. We received confirmation from the Kojin not long ago. Their sappers stand at the ready and await our signal. Let us not keep them and the others waiting. Gather your things. We depart at once. Alphino, instruct Elise and the others to move into position and launch their attack. Our scouts report no change in the Imperial's disposition, but I would leave nothing to chance. We must act quickly, lest we lose the element of surprise. Understood. I will delay your orders to her and rejoin my unit. Kosetsu and Yugiri await the two of you at Monzon. Good luck, my friends. I will see you both again soon.